Bon, on est parti pour... Oui, il y avait un monstre et il y avait personne ici. On peut se... Attends, j'avais des quêtes. Peut-être que je me trompe. Attends, depuis tout ce temps, je l'ai pas activé celui-là? Il y aura une quête que j'aurais pu ramener depuis longtemps.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Ah, crève de merde. Hein. Non, ça c'est mec des vêtements. Quête que j'aurais pu ramener depuis des lustres.
Yeah.
Et oui, ça me parle, c'était pour les
Sorry.
habitations des grenards. Et son endroit est une catastrophe. Il n'y a que quelques parcelles exploitables et ça coûte des œufs. J'aurais dû m'en douter. J'avais un mauvais pressentiment, mais il fallait que j'en sois sûr.
Damn it.
J'ai aucune autre piste et les choses ne vont pas en s'arrangeant. On est au bout du rouleau. Compatie grenard. Mais je me suis rendu compte de quelque chose. Les gens se seraient jamais venus pour vous demander de l'aide pour améliorer la vie et comme quelqu'un, mais pas en rêve. Et maintenant, ils peuvent se le permettre. Et je vois comme une preuve que les gens se sentent libres, tu n'y crois pas? Si les gens ont la chance de pouvoir améliorer leur vie, c'est parce qu'ils en ont la liberté. C'est sûr que c'est difficile à gérer, mais il y a un petit contretemps sur la route qui mène à une vie meilleure. Je sais, c'est facile à dire, mais bon. Tu vois ce que je veux en venir? Tu sais, tu as totalement raison. Il n'y a aucune raison de me plaindre. Les perdantes, la sagesse incarnée. Arrête avec les perdantes, appelle-moi Alphen. Et je suis bien content si j'ai pu aider à te sentir mieux.
Gotcha.
C'est les cas. Il faut qu'on passe par là pour faire de la Calagia un endroit où il fait bon de vivre sur le long terme. Merci de m'avoir écouté. T'embête si je m'adresse à toi à l'avenir? Si je change d'imprévu ou ça se produit? Pas du tout. Allez.
You seem happy for someone who just went on a wild goose chase.
Hey, when you're free, there's no need to sweat the small stuff.
Bon. Et l'autre quête. Oh putain, tu sais quoi, c'est la seule quête que j'ai skip les dialogues parce que ça me faisait chier et que j'aurais dû écouter.
Oh, it's no skin off my nose. But if we're done here already, can we get back?
About damn time. Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadheim's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her master core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadheim's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city. So I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadheim will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renan Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Bayfon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadheim has in store for our mate.
On va retourner voir la quête.
For now, let's wait at the end until he gives his victory speech.
Everybody's so excited.
They can hardly be blamed when they've apprehended an enemy leader. That said,
Yeah. Isn't there some way to calm them down?
Je serai toujours à vie surpris. Comment je peux avoir autant de morts sur dans le nez?
you did good. Il y a combien de dialogues différents là? Ah, quand même.
textes. Où les textes? Ah, les textes, voilà. Voyez, située sur une terre recouverte de roches et de sable, d'après les habitants de s'appeler. Et ça, c'est attends. Excusez-moi, mais c'est là.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Regarde combien de score. C'est tiens.
I'll do my best.
Hey, sharpness! Healing circle!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
On peut farmer des scores comme ça. Attends, parce que je pars dans un délire, mais faut même se donner.
You guys want to rest here?
Guess I'll polish up my sword.
Alors ça c'est. Yes. Parfait.
This came out so good. This ice cream tastes so good.
I swear, you're always having ice cream, even when it's freezing cold out.
And who made you the food police?
No one. I'm just saying that's a lot of ice cream. Don't you ever, throw up or anything?
Did you really just say that? Try thinking before you talk.
Huh? What do you mean? All I'm saying is I'm just a little worried about you, okay?
Well, don't be. I can have ice cream whenever I want.
You say that, but you know what's gonna happen if you keep eating ice cream all the time.
It's none of your business what I eat or how often.
Arguing over the consumption of a frozen dairy product. Ah, to be young.
Naive might be more accurate.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Yann. Je peux monter par là sur une canne. Le
I
personnage
think
est trop
it's time we
intéressant.
go to sleep.
Ça change de Colette en mode hyper naïf. Mais par contre dévoué. Et Stélise, l'a vu aussi et. Là, je trouve. C'est ici.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Alors attends. Bah, de toute façon, il n'y a pas un million de lieux que j'ai pas visité ici. Sauf que là-bas, le bloc. Et de mémoire, en haut, il y avait un accès pour ne pas aller. Mais alors, est-ce que ça a changé? Regarde, là, juste là, il y a un accès. C'est sûr que c'est ça. Pour moi, il y aurait un truc avec ça. Je suis sûr que c'est deux alim. Il y a un truc avec une compétence à deux alim à débloquer. Ouais. À mon avis, c'est 3 lieux comme ça. Parce que pour moi, la ville délabrée, c'est ça.
We've reached our destination.
These must be the Danons the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Bayfon said Deadime would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well...
Is that? Yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen.
Just...
Oh, j'ai eu des frissons cette cinématique.
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
Donc là, on la combat tout de suite là?
I found you at last.
I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana?
Ah, petite histoire sur elle?
Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Oh, j'ai bien fait d'enlever les lunettes de soleil de l'époque.
Winwell.
Parce que ses yeux là.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell. I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why, Law?
Is your little show quite finished?
Are you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best.
Law, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up. Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Pierce through!
Denied!
Pierce through! Aim for the weak spot. Okay. Not today! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! In a bind?
Hope this works!
Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
I'm all stuffed up!
Sonic thrust! Sonic thrust!
Time to stop!
Eh, en objet, je suis comment là?
Pierce through! You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Appreciate the help!
Pierce through!
More for the stockpile!
I owe you
Searing
one.
flame! This one's
Pierce through!
Going in!
Pierce through!
Going in! Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
I'm gone! Pierce through! Sonic thrust!
This one's mine! Air thrust!
I owe you one!
This one's mine!
You picked the wrong fight!
Tiger blade!
It's
Searing
time.
tempest!
Here, take this!
Will! Raging
Sonic
storm!
thrust! Pierce through!
Arts were interrupted.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Feel.
Sonic thrust.
Ready to go! Denied!
I'm out of
Sonic
ammo.
thrust. Pierce through.
First aid.
Sonic
Thank
thrust.
you.
Sonic thrust.
Right up the top!
Pierce through.
Let me
Sonic
help! Let me
thrust.
help!
Pierce through.
First aid.
Sonic thrust.
Going in!
Pierce through.
Sonic
thrust.
Lightning annihilation.
Over.
Burning. Fear. Here's evil. It's here.
Lost in pain.
Take this.
Lightning condemned.
Tiger blade!
Pierce through. Sonic thrust.
Mais tout. Putain, je suis touché par quoi là? C'est lui la tornade?
Tail's a problem. Then let's focus there first.
Healing circle.
Mais quoi? Mais je viens de me relever? Je suis touché par quoi, sérieux?
Let the marksman handle this.
Sonic thrust.
Hail force.
Pierce through.
More with that hail force.
Pierce through.
Healing circle.
Doesn't move! This one's
Radiant here.
Sonic thrust.
denied!
Pierce through.
You look like can't get out of this.
Sonic thrust. Pierce through. Not now. Not ever.
Hail force.
Sonic thrust.
Pieces!
Try harder.
Mega ray.
My turn. Sonic thrust.
Let me out!
Sonic thrust.
Light
Pierce
astral
through.
gaze in the wind.
Sonic thrust. Pierce through.
Glacial
Sonic
spear.
thrust.
Pierce evil.
Pierce through.
Thunder field.
Sonic thrust. Pierce through.
More with that hail
Sonic
force.
thrust.
Chronotox spear.
Pierce through. This one's all mine.
Mega ray.
Eat dirt.
Chinese supernova.
Sonic thrust.
Raging
Pierce
cascade.
through. Sonic thrust.
lost in pain.
Pierce through.
Healing circle. That sky is mine. Going in. This one's mine.
Sonic thrust.
I'll heal you
Sonic
all.
thrust.
This one's mine.
Ready and raring.
Flaming meteor.
Healing circle. Carve through armor.
Lightning orb. Raging
This one's
mine.
I owe you one.
Do it. More for the
Kisara.
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone. Mirage.
Going in.
Far enough!
Eat dirt.
Getting stronger.
Switching up its movements. Watch out.
Here, let me help.
Sonic thrust.
Flaming meteor.
Énervé là.
Pierce through.
Lost in pain.
Sonic thrust. Pierce through.
Looks up. Will this help?
Pierce through.
Sloppy!
You'll pay for that. Pierce through.
Healing circle.
Sonic thrust. I
I'll
owe you
bring
one.
you back from death to
Pierce
this!
through. Take this. I can carve through armor. This one's all mine. Sonic thrust. Pierce through. Burn in hell.
Piercing roar!
Pierce through. Sonic thrust. Pierce through. Sonic
I
thrust.
never miss.
Pierce through.
Lightning orb. Lightning condemned. Mega
Sonic
ray.
thrust. Take this.
Annihilation.
No further.
Mega ray.
Sonic thrust. Pierce through. Sonic thrust.
Light astral raging cascade.
Turbo blade. Sonic thrust. Pierce through.
Switch
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet
Ça va le faire,
Inferno.
ça va le faire, ça va le faire.
Now you see what I can do.
Raging storm.
Pierce through. Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Ça va, c'est le dernier soin.
Tiger blade.
You picked the wrong fight.
Far enough!
You're mine.
J'ai rien d'autre.
I'm not feeling so great.
Can't get out of this!
Here, crumble!
Pierce through!
Annihilate
Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
Where are you going?
How dare you!
Who's such a... Failure. Forgive me. This is my fault.
Sonic thrust! Elusive deity! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Tornado drive! Ignite! Elusive deity! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Catapult! This should do it! Take this! Sonic thrust! Can't get out of this!
Nothing gets by me!
Dragon Swarm! Begin! I'll grind you with a Sonic thrust! Elusive deity! Sonic thrust! Soaring blast! Pierce through!
Light astral energy!
It's on!
Into the center!
Burn!
I'm all stuffed up!
Sonic thrust! Pierce through! You with a dust! Sonic thrust! Pierce
Lightning
through!
orb! More
Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Take this!
More glacial
In a vine?
Here's the evil!
This should do it! Pierce through!
Sweet
Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
Can't... I couldn't make it in time.
Pierce through! Try harder! Sonic thrust! Resonant steel! Not a chance! Crush! Sonic thrust!
Here's the evil!
Megasonic thrust!
Not on my watch!
Kim, all yours, Kisara!
Putain.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almadria got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almadria's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadime.
Deadime's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almadria makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almadria, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almadria's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almadria has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almadria without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Beifon, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go.
Yes. Alors. Ah, presque. Oh. Et ça, c'est tout de suite. Quoi ça? Hop. Ah, KO repoussé, yes. On va attendre pour le KO repoussé lui aussi.
What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almadria did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry.
Ouais.
Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah.
Donc c'est un peu l'arc de Rinwell.
My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almadria who did it. I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Danon mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Danon?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Ah.
D'abord, auberge.
We've reached our destination.
Ah, save. En plus, ils me disent bien, t'es sûr? Je l'ai pas vu venir. Omelette, je crois pas que j'ai fait.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed.
Une pour m'acheter. Ah, rien à battre. Hop. Et les résurrections. Il y a des armures à acheter. Va falloir farm un peu. Bon, check la sorcière. Si j'ai pas tout up à fond, je vais en prendre plein la gueule. Faut qu'on y aille. Ah oui, le chemin que j'avais déjà fait. Ok.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danons. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria.
Les remèdes, c'était pas les trucs que je pensais au début. Oh putain, là par contre, ils me disent que c'est un aller sans retour. Il y aura farm. Parce que...
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for
Oh,
sure.
mes couilles dans le ciment, putain, ça fait une éternité que je t'ai pas revu, couillon.
Be something of another castle. I reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take
Ils
it
sont un
easy.
bâtard!
There's not exactly a lot to do on this boat.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything
Je vais
that
bien, et
looked
toi?
like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Quoi de beau? Bah, la routine.
Ever since he
Rien
died,
n'a changé.
I've been
Toujours en
thinking
train de
about
piquer.
what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almadria, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Bon, mes couilles dans le ciment. S'il y a un jeu que
Zephyr's
tu dois
not the
acheter, c'est
worst
celui-là.
yardstick to measure ourselves against.
Celui-là.
Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alvin.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, The crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear
Sinon,
you
à
feel
part
the
bosser,
same
ça fait
way
quoi
I
d'autre
do.
mes couilles dans le ciment?
I worry that the only reason I never did anything
plus ma coupe,
similar in
c'est plus simple.
Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadeye did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to
Mais quoi?
understand is
Deux,
that the
mais
conflict
grave.
extends beyond Danan
Je crois que
versus
t'étais mort.
Renan. There is an
Il avait disparu.
internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Ah, elle a mal de mer.
You don't look so good.
Elle aime la pêche, mais elle a mal de mer, quoi.
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadime.
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadime.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. We'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadime for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almadria did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadime's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadeye wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not.
C'est un
But to
peu
tell
long
you
leur
the truth,
discussion, hein.
These days, I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough... She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.